All right, can you hear me okay? Does the microphone working? Is it working? Okay. Yeah, are you done with the check-in survey? So this is about media release form. As I shared with you in the last class meeting, the goal is to promote this class further so that many more people can benefit from it. So if you can maybe give your consent, that would be much appreciated. But if you don't give the consent, then we'll make sure to mosaic you or not have you in the scene. So we'll see how it goes. Right? Any questions regarding media release? Are you good? Okay. So let's see. Today, let's review the syllabus a bit further. And let's see. And those ones who didn't capture it yet, please do so. And we'll get into attendance policy and so on. Okay. All right. I'm closing it out. Course syllabus. I want you to click on this tab. I might need to remove it here. The syllabus is slightly updated regarding attendance and also makeup policy. So here, let's click on it. I explained the syllabus until maybe somewhere here and emphasize that there are two types of maybe projects. One is individual projects, another one is group projects. So I think you got that part. And yeah, student evaluation part. So there will be weekly assignments that will take up 15% of the total grade. And participation, again, initially I had a description called attendance, but I think participation is more acceptable expression at Penn State. But the purpose of having the participation grade is that, as you know, as I explained, the format of this course is action learning. So your participation engagement is highly important. Also, because this class will have teamwork component, your engagement with your team project and team members is crucial. say, how much each we out of 10%, and that we and the um, three say well, uh, and uh, and what is that you can take maintain at front you that can to get you have exactly then as you can core yeah. If you are late by more than 20 minutes, it will be considered as being absent. So, or not, but if you are late by more than 20 minutes, then it will be considered as absent. And I will need to modify this one. Last time I told you that the syllabus would finalize in the second week or third week. So yeah, the yeah, arrival, so how it will be counted with that's timing. But I noticed that some students leave early. So leaving early also will be considered as late or 80%. So that's something to keep in mind. And also, this thing about academic integrity as well. So what I saw in the past, maybe one or two cases, um, one student came in into the class and just took a QR code and then left. I said, so that's a integrity issue. So please don't do that. And also I saw some students capturing it and showing it to your fellow your friend. So that's not acceptable. So keep that in mind. Miss classes here. You can let's see. Can someone do the math? So what will be the deduction for one absence? Can you do the math? Out of 100. So if you miss the whole thing, if you were not present at all, then you will miss the 10%. So your grade will go down to 90% out of 100. So then what would be a one absence? So that'll be, let's suppose that we have 25 class meetings. So that's 1/25th. So that's is it 4%? Yeah, 4%. So then that's not 4 point. That's out of 100. That's 0.44 point. So if if you're absent entirely absent for one time, then you will be assuming that everything is perfect. Then that's 99.6. So like up to maybe 3 or 4 absences, that's not much, right? So don't be too much stressed. But here, if you exceed 5 absences, So from 6. So we will not follow that calculation. So that will result in getting less than 40% of full participation. All right. So what it tells you is that, like, if everything is perfect, then you may get 94. 94 still can get you an A, because from 93 you can get an A. But let's suppose that everything was perfect and you were supposed to get 95, but you got 6 absences, then it can make you 89, right? So 5 absences is the max that you can get in order to get an A grade, I guess. So that's something to keep in mind. Teamwork, okay, teamwork. So there will be a platform that we will be using called Teammates. So it will allow you to rate yourself and also your teammates regarding their contribution, and you can share feedback. So how many of you have received a peer evaluation before from your peers for your teamwork? Oh, okay, good. Okay, so yeah, this can be a good experience, but at the same time, highly nerve-wracking experience. But in the end, this is a developmental activity. So we'll see. And I told you about probably the use of AI. So for many assignments, I would allow you to use AI, but not for self-reflection. And if the assignments are related to your experiences, talking about your experiences, reflecting upon those, use of AI is not permitted. And for reflection portion, like for your midterm submission, there will be reflection component, and also for final, there will be reflection components. For those, the use of AI will not be permitted, right? So that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, that others are highly standard. So any questions about this part? How many of you are expecting an A from this class? Okay, cool. Most of you, I guess. So I think that will happen. So I think looking at last semester, I don't know, Halima, do you have a sense what percentage of students got an A? More than 90, right? So we rarely gave C's and D's or B's. So, but those ones who didn't receive good grades is related to their attendance. Typically, those ones who miss classes tend to get lower grade, even if they complete assignments. For some reason, something is missing. And also, we check your contribution to teamwork. And yeah, those leaders and team members are honest. If you do not, and anyone didn't really participate, then they say so. So that affects the participant grade. So if you lose the whole participant grade, then yeah, even if you try to make everything perfect, it's very difficult to get an A. So that's something to keep in mind. And we are not dealing with rocket science here. So it's about following directions and reflecting upon your life, and also thinking about your future based on prompts and so on. So as long as you did that, you should be fine. All right. Any questions? Okay. Let's see. Syllabus introduce. Okay, now, yeah, introduction to the Workforce at 119 team. Okay, so we have, I think, 9 staff members here. So including me, it's a team of 10. So would you come over? Yeah, maybe do a little bit of introduction, because those people who will be here will be supporting you throughout the semester for your success. So maybe if you can share a little bit about your role and anything you want to share, that would be helpful. Yeah.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Okay, welcome to the class of career and life design. You will have like more fun during this class, but I know there is assignments and we will be graded, but you can do it. The previous student did it well. So my name is Halima Hadda. I'm the PhD student in workforce education and development, emphasis in human resource development and organization development with Dr. Yoon. And this is my second time as a teaching assistant in this class. We enjoyed a lot, and you will do the same. So we are here to help you. Any question you have, anything, don't hesitate to contact us. And you have my email in the syllabus if you need anything. So I'm willing to help. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, thanks. This one too.
Oh.
Yeah, this one is.
Oh, hello.
And this one.
Hello. My name is.
Yeah. Hold it. Here, this like this.
Okay.
Just one. This one.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will hold it. Here we go.
Hello. What is?
Both of them, because this one is for the speakers in the room. And this
Okay.
One is for
recording.
the
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. My name is Ho-sung Yu, and I'm a PhD candidate in workforce education program as well as Halima, and I'm a research assistant of this program, and I am a person who built the AI assisted career build, which will be utilized by you, some of you, that's some of you, and we will conduct a research the um, based on the results of your communication with the AI, and so yeah, I hope this will help you engage and motivate yourself to your future career, and just please give us as many as feedback as you can, that will help to updates and build more good options and the functions of our AI tool and the AI apps more better. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So as you may have noticed, there will be a study going on with this team, this class. So I shared that there will be a bonus point, and those ones who will participate in the study will take let's see, survey for 4 times. 3 during the semester, and the final one 6 months from the end of the semester. So that's the ask. And those ones who so there will be 2 groups in the end. So one group will be using AI-based tools along with those assignments. So it's not additional. So those AI tools will help you complete those assignments. And there will be another group who will not use AI. I mean, AI that we developed. You are free to use AI tools if you would like on your own. But yeah, the other team will not use the AI tools that we provide. So we want to see what would be the difference between those 2 groups. So we'll see. So I'm hoping that most of you will participate in the study. Okay, so that's the AI person. And Shoa, if you can do like this. This is microphone.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shua. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I'm a PhD student in education workforce development. I'm working as a teaching assistant with Dr. Yoon. We are here a group. We are like 4 group. I'm working as a HR for intern to help you about everything that you needed. And work as like graded assignment as well. If you need anything, ask Halima, and we're gonna assist Halima as well for your help. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. I am Haifa. I also working with Mr. Dr. Yoon. I am assistant for the social. I have the Anista program. If you have any like trend or any something you like to add it on our page, please share it to me. And if you have any idea, also share it to me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Abdullah bin Talib, and there is my friend Kareem. We are responsible for the media. We will streaming the class during class time, and we will post it after in the YouTube to go back to the class again. And also we are responsible for the media, video, TikTok, and all that stuff. Also, I take the class last semester. It's very easy and so fun. I promise you will enjoy the class. That's it. Thank you.
Karim, do you want to speak or you're good? Okay. All right. So he is in charge of the camera. So let's see. Sure.
Yeah, I want to just add about Kareem and Abdullah. They both were very highly engaged in the class, and they like it, and they took the intern now for doing this role. At the same time, they did volunteers. So we will have, like Dr. Yoon will explain more about the volunteering and internship. If you are interested, you can be one of them next semester.
Okay, great, thank you. And Abdullah and Karim, what's your major? Film production. So yeah, they are gaining experience relevant to their major. So you might be in a similar situation. So if this course can help you develop your career further, you can sign up to become a volunteer or an intern. So if you are interested in getting internship credit, you need to tell us this week so that you can register for 3 credit of internship. That's workforce at $495. All right, so that's something to think about. And so if you're interested in volunteering or do an internship with us, sorry. Yeah, please click on this link and it will direct you to this form. And there will be these different available roles: communication, team management, live streaming, video production, podcasting, human resource journalist, and so on. So yeah, think about it and let us know by clicking on this form if you are interested, and we'll talk. So that's the announcement. Okay. Oh yeah, we have one student. Okay. All right. So we'll see. Thank you. So now we'll move on to the main topic that I wanted to explore today with you. So this is to find your strength through your stories. Let's see. Let me put this back in. So question. So yeah, this should have been animation. Why do we focus on strength? There are some hints there, but yeah, what's the why? do we have more microphones? That one, and then. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it. Why do we focus on strength? Any ideas for your, especially for your career development? Try.
Well, to me, honestly, weakness and strength are, well, they're just relative to each other. So I think strength is important to understanding what you're going to pursue or what you want to spend your time doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of just makes your weaknesses more apparent because there's, you spent more time in one place rather than another. So where did you take your time from?
Okay, great, thank you.
Finding your strengths helps you make the most of what you're good at.
Okay, yeah, finding your strengths help you get the most out of you're good at. Good, okay. So how would you rather spend spend time utilizing your strength or trying to overcome your weaknesses? Raise your hand if you are. So the first option is to spend more time utilizing your strength. Okay, so that's option one. Second option is to try your best to overcome your weaknesses. That's option two. So option one, raise your hand. Okay, right. Okay, option two. Oh, interesting. Yeah, almost 60 to 40. So can I learn about your perspective? Why are so those one among those ones who wanted to spend more time to improve your work on your weaknesses? Can anyone talk among those ones who raise your hand? Okay.
So I guess working on your weaknesses to me is a way to strengthen yourself. It's a way to get to a place where you can get even better.
I see.
And your weaknesses can hold you back. So if you don't take care of those, then you can't move forward.
Right.
Easily.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Give him hands. So, any other perspectives? This is interesting. Okay.
I think the opposite, where if you get so good at one of your strengths, people start to like focus more on that and like shy away from your weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, but they're really good at this. And if you like break that barrier, I think that's really good. So I'd focus more on my strengths.
Oh, I see. All right, great, thank you. So you're kind of on the opposite side. Sometimes there are fatal weaknesses. So I think in those cases you have to work on those weaknesses. If those weaknesses actually pull you down, but in general, it may be healthier for you to work on or spend more time with your strength, because then that will give you a bit more joy. And also it is likely that your strength may be related to something that you were born with. Although, your strength can be developed, but if you can nurture something that you're born with, that can differentiate you from others, because let's say if that's something that you are born with, and if you spend the same time, even without noticing, you will be good at it. So it's finding out that type of strength will be really, really important. And also as a result of that, you will perform better. So, but again, there's another, there's a pro of working on weaknesses as well. And I put in a model here that's called the habit model, human age-space individual transformation. this is what I created based on Albert Bandura's human agency theory. So I mentioned him last class, maybe. But can you guess who is the most cited psychologist in the world, including those ones who are here with us on Earth and those ones who passed away? So who is the most cited psychologist? Can you guess? Yeah, that's the typical answer. That was right till maybe 3 to 4 years ago. And Maslow is also another popular person. The number one right now is Albert Bandura. How many of you have heard of Albert Bandura? Oh, wow, okay, interesting. So, what do you know about him?
You have like the doll.
Oh yeah, Babador. Yeah, so it's called social learning theory. So it's called vicarious learning, but you learn from others behaviors, modeling, and so on. So that was his very initial theory. So it was evolved into something called social cognitive theory. And in that, the central concept is self-efficacy. How many of you have heard of the name or expression or term self-efficacy? It's like self-confidence. So if you are confident in something, it's likely that you will perform better. So that's basically his theory. But he has evolved his theory into like human agency. So again, I talked about being an agent last time, and he made a definition of human agency. So according to him, so listen carefully, I need to remember, the human agency is the capacity to exercise control over the quality and nature of one's life. Again, human agency is the capacity to exercise control over the nature and quality of one's life. So in plain English, that's the characteristics of people who achieve what they desire. They influence, they try to modify or adjust their life conditions, including others or surroundings. So, and that's the characteristics of agents. And again, your agents for your life. So, and what he proposed was that there are four core features of agency, human agency. First one he mentioned is intentionality. Agents are intentional, so it's highly mission oriented. And also they have forethought, thinking about future possibilities and the consequences of their intended action. And they also exercise self-reflectiveness. It's like self-reflection, thinking about your priorities, what you are good at, and so on. And the last one is self-reactiveness, reacting to your intention so that your goals are met. So those are four core features. What I did was to change some sequence. So in my model, it starts with self-reflectiveness, because I'm in the field of human resource development, career development, and organization development. It's highly problem-solving related field. In what we do, we typically start with assessment or reflection and so on. So it was natural for me to think about self-reflectiveness first. And we can think about future possibilities based on important core about yourself and the circumstances or organization. And once you know about future directions, you can crystallize your direction. That's intentionality. And once you know where to go, then and what to achieve, then what's left is to take action. So that's self-reactiveness. So that's the sequence of the model, and that's what you will be practicing from this class. And there, as an agent, you constantly interact with the environment. So in the classroom setting, you interact with me. So you and I are in the microenvironment, and also you and your classmates interact. You and those TAs and our interns interact. So that interaction is within microenvironment. And macro environment is like technological advances, like development of AI, and what is climate change. And those are macro level environment. And meso level environment might be maybe this state college community level or Penn State level, things like that. That's somewhere in between micro level and macro level. Make sense? So agents, although you work on yourself, try to achieve what you desire, agents constantly interact with the environment. All right, so, but in exercising your agency, tapping into your strength is crucial. So that's this slide. But let's do some activity. In finding strength, there are two different approaches. One is following already established framework. How many of you have taken Strength Finder? That's Gallup's tool. That's widely popular. I guess at least one or two of you may have taken Strength Finder. Oh, none of you. Okay. There are predefined strengths according in Strength Finder, and there are other strengths-based assessments. But what we are going to try is storied approach based on your own stories. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I want everyone to think about a time when you felt extremely satisfied or fulfilled, and that outcome should be as a result of the considerable effort that you made. And so your job is to tell your partner. So you will find a partner. We will not start it right away. I will share my story, and you will try to listen and identify my strengths. Okay? And then that will be the exercise, and then you practice with your partner. Right? So your job is to tell the partner from the beginning to the end, and it is often called as a star technique. So how you tell the story. So how many of you heard of star interview technique? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so that's used in interview situations in many cases. So star, first S is, do you recall what S is, first S? You raised your hand, right? Yeah, I'm asking you. Okay, you heard of it, but okay, so, okay, good. Yeah, there was one hand up here. Yeah, do you remember? First S, situation, great, yeah, situation. T, task, yeah, that's task. Action, right, great. Results, okay, great, result. Okay. Give her a hand. So it's to describe situation and task that you were expected to perform, and then actions taken and the results. So that's a star format. Keeping that in mind can be very helpful. And here, if you are an interviewer, if your partner is telling you the story, you're like serving as a coach or a counselor. So showing active listening will be very, very important. So yeah, listen to the story and be open, non-judgmental. And you are expected to create a mental map and also jot down some of the strengths that you've recognized. And then, yeah, you can ask follow-up questions. So keep that in mind. So, and to understand the event that happened better further. And what I do compared to some other people is to help you to structure your strength into 3 different categories. One is values, second, attitudes, and competencies or skills. So how would you differentiate those the 3 components? What's the difference between values and attitudes? Okay. Yeah, if you can speak up.
Well, to my understanding, values are something that like you care about, and an attitude is something that you might see the world in a certain way to preserve the way you care about something. Like if you, like for example, you might not want to be complaining about how it's cold all the time. Instead, a value that you might have is that it's important to focus on, positivity and like not worrying about problems that you can't solve immediately. And competency is like just skills.
Yeah, skills.
Yeah.
Something that you can actually exhibit, then also you can maybe perform through the skills or competencies. So let's see how it goes. So this is a template. I didn't print it out, so if you can pull up a piece of paper, or you can jot down some of those components while I share my stories, so that would be helpful. So, and to help you to prepare, so yeah, create a maybe a circle or this rectangular shape at the center of the blank piece of paper, and maybe put my name. By the way, I realized that I didn't introduce my name, maybe although you know probably about my name. So my name is Hyung Joon Yoon. I go by Jun. Maybe you can call me Jun or Dr. Yoon. So that either would be fine. Yeah, so that maybe that's it. So you can put Jun here, Joon, by the way, or Dr. Yoon. And then this is a mind map. You can draw branches, one branch here, two, and the third one, and then put down attitudes, values, and competencies or skills. And then as you hear about any clue regarding attitudes, values, competencies, yeah, draw one more line, one branch, and write down what you heard. Not the actual content, but your understanding or your interpretation of the content. Make sense? So, for example, if I gave an assessment to help someone to understand themselves, so one thing that you can extract from it can be, testing or assessment, all right? And you can think about relevant values as, let's say, maybe helping, or you can think about it. There's no right or wrong answer, but it would be important for you to have the conversation with your partner later on, and we'll see. And also, if you jot down some of the ideas from my stories, if you can hand this over to me, that'll be a great present for me. Okay, and then once you are done with the interview with your partner, hand that over to your partner. That'll be a present. Okay. So what I'm going to share is a story that happened in the Korean Army. So after graduation of the college, I went to the Army as an officer. I was ROTC, and I was an artillery officer. And so, my first job official title was forward observer. I only had maybe 3 soldiers working with me at the time, but I was part of a battalion, and also at the company level. So I usually stayed at the company level because I was a second lieutenant at the time. And after a year or so, in my first year, there was a CD. Do you know how CD looks? At the time, it was more than 20 years ago. And there was a CD came from the division level high up. And that CD contained different assessments, like psychological assessments. And the purpose of the CD was to identify soldiers with suicidal symptoms, mainly. Although those assessments can identify other things. So we were asked to give the test to soldiers and so on. And I volunteered to do the test for the soldiers in our company. So company is the lower level, battalion, and then brigade and division. Okay, so that CD came from the division level. So I did that for our company. And then I was wondering, I was able to classify people who have suicidal symptoms, but I didn't know what to do with them. I was concerned. And I became within artillery like specialty, but at the battalion level, there is a informal position called Education and Information Officer. That officer provided spiritual training and also ideological training, along with PR and so on. And I volunteered to be in that role, and my promise was to administer the assessment at the battalion level, and also learn about how to provide a training program to those soldiers. The reason that I proposed that was that at one day there was another order coming from the division level, and that order was that please gather everyone, those who have been identified as people who have suicidal symptoms. They got together and they went through almost 40 plus hour long marathon type therapy provided by a chaplain at the division level. And those people, I think we had about 10 soldiers, and those who participated in the therapeutic counseling became totally different people. Like one soldier expressed that, I had suicidal urge, and after this experience, I feel like I had mint candy. So you know if you have horse candy, you feel highly fresh here. Yeah, so I feel refreshed. So that's his expression, and I thought, oh, I should learn about this and maybe provide that training to soldiers at the battalion level. So yeah, I learned it from the chaplain at the division level, and I persuaded my battalion commander to learn about it, and my promise was to make our battalion accident-free, especially from suicides. So that happened, and that went very well. And I added some of my specialties, like I already took some training programs related to the Enneagram personality types. I integrated that, and also I integrated volunteer service into the program. So I arranged volunteer service with local rehab service centers so that they can work with people with disability and support them and so on. So those became highly successful. So I offered at our battalion, offered the counseling more than 3 times, and because those become highly successful, other battalions wanted to adopt it. So I ended up training officers and some soldiers who ended up offering the same approach. The highlight was that, it was in Korea, military service is mandatory. But I volunteered to be an officer. Still, there is a service duration, mandatory service duration. So it was a 28-month. And almost at the end of my service, there was kind of banquet among officers and non-commissioned officers. And some soldiers were working as a server. And one soldier approached me, among those ones who've taken the training program or the counseling with me, approached me and shared, officer, my life has changed because of you. So that was a highly kind of euphoric moment for me, and highly fulfilling. I didn't expect that, but that's one of the things that makes me going in this direction. So helping people change their lives. So anyway, that was my story. So what did you get? So the goal, just one goal is to, I should have mentioned, goal is to get more than 15 components, 15 strengths from one story. Okay, you can do it. So I should have mentioned that. But let's see whether we can reach that collectively, but individual you can do it. What did you get? So yeah. Selfless. What? So is it attitude? Yeah, attitude. Okay, attitude. Selfless. Yeah, leadership. Okay, thank you.
Innovative under skills. Innovative.
Innovative. Okay, because I create new things and innovative. Maybe values or attitudes. Okay. We have 3 others. Yeah, care for another human. Can be maybe values. Okay. Mental health. So is it values or skills? Values? Values. Okay. Mental health. We have 5. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. So that values. Okay. Cool.
Not afraid of responsibility.
Okay. So is that attitude? Attitude maybe. Okay. Cool. 7. Desire to learn. Values. Okay. Right. Okay. Compassion. Is it values or attitude? Maybe either of those. Okay. Okay. Discipline. Okay. Good. Where is it? Discipline. Attitude maybe. Skills. It can be skills. Okay.
I think it's attitude.
Attitude. Okay. Discipline. First.
Because you taught others to teach the same things that you were teaching in your battalion.
What was the word?
Teaching.
Teaching. Skills. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Driven.
Driven attitude. Yeah. Right.
I would say your skills are analyzing feelings.
Analyze feelings also. Okay. Good. So we have I think more than 13. There can be a bit more. I think some of you probably capture some other things. So it can be done this way. All right. So now it's your turn. Okay. So find a partner. It can be someone sitting next to you. Okay. And I can give you maybe 15 minutes. Just one. Yeah, that will be enough. So yeah, let's do that. So we find a partner first and then share stories each other.
Celine? You want to go first?
I haven't really thought of it.
What do you say?
I haven't really thought of it yet.
Low-key me neither.
I like just woke up.
Yes. I guess I'll go first then. I don't really have like a good story though, to be honest.
Wait, how do you spell your name?
Boy, like ROY. Is yours like CELIN? CELIN. It's kind of harder than I thought. I guess I'll go with like the most recent. It's not even like a big accomplishment, whatever, but the situation was I started snowboarding like a year ago.
Okay, so
I was really nervous about like doing like a bunch of like stuff. Like there were a lot of obstacles at first, and I was just nervous about. At first, I had to learn how to like start. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you ever went snowboarding or not, but like skiing. All right, but kind of you get it. Like I had to learn how to carve and stuff first, and getting that. It's terrible. I don't know. I just couldn't get it down. Like I was going down the mountain, and the only way I could brake was like heel side, which is like when you're going like that. And that was like the one thing that I finally like got that down. And then once I started getting comfortable with that, like my next obstacle, I guess, or what I wanted to do was like park stuff, like boxes, rails, all that stuff. Well, like I was so scared. I started off with jumps, and then I think like last year, I tried to hit my first jump. I got hurt like pretty bad, and that like scared me for a long time. And then this winter, I went again. I started off like like it sounds like such like a stupid story. Like compared to like his, like I feel like his is not that.
I've just story like 1,000 times.
What did you say?
He's probably sang the story like 1,000 times.
Yeah, he's got it on lock. It sounds really good. And then this winter I started like hitting small jumps, getting confidence with the jumps and stuff. And then I hit like my first like jump that was like kind of big, like kind of similar to the one where I got hurt. And then after that, I got like my confidence just changed. Huh? Yeah, landed it. Like I don't know if you know what casing a jump is. Casing a jump. It's like when you go way too far above the landing and then you just land at the bottom. Because you know how like when you jump, like it's like kind of set up to where you can like land smoothly. Yeah, I just went completely over the smooth landing. I just like destroyed my knee. And then yeah, it was similar to the one. I got like enough airtime and landed it. And then after that, I hit my first box. If you know what that is. And then
Those are the only ones I can do.
and then now my goal is to try rail, and I'm going this weekend. So I guess that's my story. I guess that's my story. Yeah, I hit my first box. I'll try to like think of another one. I guess I could after you. I'll like try to think of like a better one.
I was a couple weeks ago, and I was driving down the park, and rails was something that I wanted to try. I actually did that. I just did the jump next to it.
What is that?
I just did the jump next to it because I chickened out.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what to say.
I know, it's so hard. I actually got like a better one. Alright, so this was like I think it was senior year, right before my first year of college. So I was trying to get like stuff for like not my resume, but like applying to school and all that stuff. So yeah, it was like beginning of senior year, and I was like, I need volunteer activities. So me and my friend, we like decided to like, I don't know, become coaches for a little league. Like there's like a little league. I grew up playing baseball, so and he grew up playing baseball too. But then like I didn't want to go to college for baseball, so we were like, all right, we both loved it. Grew up our whole life. My family loves baseball, so we decided like, you know what, we're gonna give back to our community, I guess, and join a little league team. And we joined it. We made it. We got approved. We were the like youngest coaches in the league's history and like forever because we were like 17 or 18. And, like we decided to take like a completely different approach. So, like a lot of coaches, like I don't know, my fondest memories, I guess, like during like baseball, like I had like one or two good coaches. I had one terrible one in high school. And he literally made me hate the sport. Like he expected me to be like an MLB like all-star. I don't know. And like that kind of like fucked me, I guess. Like, I just didn't like the way he coached. So we like kind of had like a vision. We were like, you know what, we're gonna like coach like a completely different way. So we decided to like really like incorporate ourselves with like the kids and like the team. So first thing we did, like literally first week, we like rented out a room in the library, had all the parents come and we're like, hey, like I know we're like young kids and like you're trusting your kids with us. So we want to gain their trust. We were like, listen, like we're trying to like enforce these values among like these kids because they're young. I believe that like, you know, teaching these kids like good values but like actually resonate with them and like, you know, help them like in the future. So we told them, like, we had a meeting and everything. We're like, we're trying to get them. We're gonna try to like work on things on and off the field. Like on the field, obviously we're gonna work on like your skills, like basic like techniques, like, you know, catching the ball, that stuff. And off the field, we're just gonna teach them how to be like a good man, like because it was all guys except for one girl, and then like we're just gonna have to teach them how to be a better person. You know, like what's like really important, like what we see is important and what we think is important. So yeah, we would tell them like if they need help with anything, even if it's outside of baseball, like with school, we would try to connect them with tutors and stuff. Because like, we went to a private school, so like we had like a decent amount of resources. We were like, and we coached for a public school, not a school, but in a public town. It was a public league, so some of the kids didn't have those resources. So we were like, all right, like whatever you guys need, like, you know, we'll try to like help you guys out. And I don't know, throughout the year, we like met up with the kids a bunch of times. We try to do like once a week where we just like meet up, ask how everyone's doing, like how's your week going, like how are your grades. Like we had a rule, it's like if you like do shitty in classes and like you would even talk to your teachers because we used to go to that public school and then we went to the school too. And I know I'm jumping all over the place, but yeah, we went to the school. I told the teachers like, oh hey, if it's like allowed, like if any kids are doing bad in your school, like like let us know. We try to like have them come to the games. Like we just try to get like really involved in our community. And we ended up leading them to the championship, and then we lost. But that was like a really proud moment because I saw these kids like grow. Like I saw so much kids at the beginning. They're like nervous, shy kids. But at the end, some of them completely different change. Like they're so confident and like baseball and like just like being a regular kid. Like we got so close to them. Like we'd spend time with them. Like take them out for ice cream, stuff like that. And it was like it was really fulfilling. Seeing all these kids like I actually like grew with them too. I learned a lot from them. Like I hope they learned a lot from us. And it was like really cool. Like seeing how these kids like change and like they like respected us as like role models. Like they genuinely looked up to us and like had respect. They would call me Coach Roy. Like yeah, I think that was really cool. That's my story. What do you have for like competencies, attitudes, values? What do you get from that story?
Competencies, leadership,
Wait, sorry to cut you off. What do you remember what the STAR method was? That shit was so embarrassing. I've heard of it before during classes, and then he like called me out, saying like, "What's S?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. I just heard of it." Yeah. Oh god, it was so embarrassing. He like looked at me. I was like, me? And he's like, yeah, you raised your hand. I was like, bro, I just heard of it. I don't know what like all the acronyms stand for. I think one situation, S is situation, T was like, I don't know, A's action, R's result. I forgot what T is. No idea. All right. I guess we'll go back to it. All right. You said leadership. What else?
like developing skills.
And I guess I'll go in confidence, competencies, right? Huh?
This is kind of hard.
It is hard, yeah.
Attitude, you care for the kids. And then you try to be driven in the sense that from your past experience, you want to make sure that I kind of was in a similar situation. I've been exhausted growing up. And in middle school, there was this one coach, like she was the only coach for softball, and after like 2 years, she was just like targeting me. She knew I played softball in elementary school. And
Like
she
club.
was, yeah, I was playing club, and she was like expecting me to do like all of these things, like coach these kids, and I'm like nervous about it. And I just quit the middle school team. It was just like a bad coach experience. So that was like that's a scary experience. That's all I can think of.
Shit, it's kind of hard to like go through this. What year are you? Sophomore?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I only know STAR because like during interviews and stuff. But like low key, I like don't do that during interviews. I like.
I don't use it for the interviews.
Huh?
I don't use STAR for the interviews. A lot of the time. It's
Yeah, I just like try to speak to the person. Like my field is just like a bunch of like interviews that focus on like behaviors, economics. I'm trying to go into like government acquisitions, stuff like that. Like companies like Lockheed Martin. I think it's pretty cool. Like my uncle does that, and like literally all I know, he goes to Saudi Arabia like once or twice a month and like talk to them about like devices. Like I forgot exactly what, like radio devices, like that stuff, but like it's confidential. Like literally, like he'll get like I don't know if he'll kill him, something bad will happen. And like that's literally all I know. And I think that's cool. Like, you know, kind of mysterious, low key. I'm a junior.
Yeah. How many of you need more time? People need more time. Are you done? Almost.
Oh, Professor, I have a question.
Sure.
For the STAR method, I know as a situation, right? As a situation for STAR.
STAR, yeah.
As a situation, what was T?
Task,
and action.
Action, result, result.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So do you have a story?
Okay. Yeah, those ones who are still conducting the interview, maybe you can. But here, this is now is an announcement. Another one, so housekeeping component, because as I shared with you, this course has a study component, and I'm really hoping that most of you will participate, because not much effort, additional effort. So that one is here, research invitation. So the content that you will put in, your answers that you will put in, will also be used to classify, put together different teams. So as I shared last time, the goal for this class is to maximize diversity for each team, and some of the input that you make here will be used for the team formation. So we have some time, maybe 8 minutes. So if you think that, but it'll take 15 minutes or so. So if you want to start the survey right now, maybe you can. If you can, that'll be great. But if you can complete this by maybe tomorrow, maybe lunchtime, that would be very helpful, because that way I can get ready for next week for team formation and so on. So would you complete this by tomorrow noon? So yeah, that would be my request. And let's see. For next week, like next Tuesday, will be about the Enneagram personality test and some exercise. So on Tuesday or before Tuesday, there will be a little assignment that will take maybe 15 minutes only for you to identify your type. And there will be an Excel spreadsheet where you can record your number. And also based on that information, we will create those teams. But anyway, so that should be done before coming to the class. So I will give you further instructions via announcement. Okay, so you will get it sometime tomorrow. Okay, so and then after Tuesday, once you know your type, and there will be a team project, not from your permanent team, but as a team with the same type of people. Let's say there are 9 different types. Then type 1s, if you are type 1, type 1s will be the same team for next week. And then there will be an assignment to complete as a team. And you will be presenting about the similarities of your team on Thursday next week. So Tuesday, you will know what team you will belong, and we will need to meet either after class on Tuesday or sometime on Wednesday or before the class on Thursday, and then you will present the results on Thursday. Make sense? And the team meeting will take, I think, about 30 minutes, give or take. So yeah, that's the desk. Any questions? Good? You're good? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Bye.
This is great meeting you.
Great meeting you.
Art.
Dude, I haven't heard anything once. Like, so I'll just. Oh.